Like, I was there in Delhi. They brought 3 boys. Mother, there are gas catching, somehow or other we cannot clear it. That means they are egoistical. They also said, yes mother, we are gas catching, you've got headaches. They are egoistical, but they didn't say they are egoistical. And they themselves are saying, yes mother, our agga is catching, please clear it out. So you are yourself saying, I am egoistical. Because that pains you, now that ego is paining you. So mother, clear us out, we can't clear out this agga. All right, come along, I'll clear it out. So you start judging yourself. You know about yourself, what's wrong with you. My this nabi is catching, my that chakra is catching, my that chakra is catching. They all know about themselves and they know how to clarify and clear it out and work it out. So you cleanse yourself. But the greatest cleansing comes when you are collective. Many people take my photograph, mother, we do puja, we sit down, meditate. But still again I got this trouble. You have to be in the collective, that is a very important part of Sahaja. Because now, see, you don't have to go to Himalayas, not have to go and jump in the Ganges. You don't have to do any fasting. You don't have to say any japas, nothing. Only one thing, you be collective. Collective is the ocean of the attention of Almighty. Once you are in that collective, you get cleansed. Like my finger, supposing, is all right, but supposing a nail is cut out and thrown, it won't grow. Nobody will pay attention to it. So you have to come to the collective. Their ego comes in. There are people who are very big, rich, very well educated, politicians, big people. They find it difficult to come down to a humble place is a center. They want another palace to be created for them, otherwise how can we go there? It's mother's house. Even if your mother is humble, she doesn't have much money, all right, doesn't matter, it's my mother's house. And they don't come, and then they lose vibration. This is a very common failing, especially in India, not in the West, because they know what precious thing they have achieved. We have no idea as to what it is that we have achieved our Atma Sakshatkara. So, again next year I come, mother, I have this problem, that problem. I've been meditating at home, all right. If you don't come to the collective, you cannot cleanse yourself. That's the only way in Sahaja Yoga. You can cleanse yourself and you can be above everything else. So when the Kundalini passes through your Agya Chakra, you become thoughtlessly aware. A thought rises and falls, another thought rises and falls. Some come from the past, some come from the future. But we are not in the present. If I say you be in the present, you cannot be. That's why Kundalini awakening is a happening which attracts your attention inside. Just like this sari of mine, is the Kundalini coming up. See now, it's spread out like that. But when she's coming up, she's pulling all the attention inside. And that's how your attention goes in. And when she pierces through, then there is a space in between the thought called as vilamba. This of course everybody knows perhaps. That increases, that is the present. So we have to be in the vartaman. We have to be in the present. Then we are thoughtless. Say the waves of water rising, falling. You are facing the water. But when you are in the water, you are afraid, frightened. When you have problems, you are frightened. But supposing somebody takes you out and puts you into a boat, then you sit. You can solve your problems. But supposing you know how to swim, you can jump down and save many others. So in 3 stages you move. So the growth only takes place when you are thoughtlessly aware, and that can be achieved in collectivity as well as in your meditation, for which you don't have to pay. Some people have an opening introduction lecture free, and then the second one is banking. Sahaja Yoga is not like that. All this nonsense is not in Sahaja, it's reality. Reality cannot be purchased. Actually, God doesn't know bank. He doesn't know money. He doesn't understand anything about money. He has not made money. This is your headache, not his. Of course, supposing I have to fly, I have to pay. It's all right. If I have to get a hall, I have to pay. But for the hall, not for God. For awakening, for enlightenment, you cannot charge any. Even for darshan, I am told people charge money. Imagine. For them, everything is money, 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 money. How can they rise to the level of spirit? And we are so simple, you know. The bhaktas are so simple. All right, you want 5 rupees. I'll sell my ring, and you want this, I'll give you this. There was a guru in America who had, I think, 48 Rolls Royce or something. I had forgotten the counts. And he wanted one more. So he told his disciples that you should some or other get me one more Rolls Royce, then I'll come to England. So poor things were living on potatoes, starving themselves. So one of the Sahajogis said, what are you doing? Why does he want a Rolls Royce? What is his interest in Rolls Royce? He says, you know, we are just giving him the metal, but he is giving us the spirit. Can you imagine? Metal can be exchanged for spirit. Must be some sort of a bhuta badha he must be putting on them. And that in English language is spirit. English language is very dangerous, because spirit is wine, spirit is atma, and spirit is a bhut. I don't know which spirit they mean.